I don't know who told me to literally like make my first YouTube video with my hair looking like this, but it's okay because I'ma just look, I'ma just speak and we finna go. So this topic was on my mind strongly about celibacy women and making sure that you protect your body and that you honor your body. So I have been celibate for about a year. That has been the longest that I have ever went. I know I'm not perfect, but life got to start somewhere, and that's because I've been getting thrown with these counterfeits. Let me explain to you what a counterfeit is if you don't know. A counterfeit is someone who literally, they seem like they could be the one, but what they do is they drain you spiritually, physically, emotionally. I literally had this happen last year, and he came looking like a whole box of chocolate. Y'all, I'm not gonna edit my videos, I'm just gonna post. But he was fine, y'all. And everything looked like it was it. It looked like it was the one. And you know what's so funny is that specific day I said, I am going to get me my husband today. I literally said that. I spoke that out. And so I guess the enemy, the devil, he heard it too. And he was like, okay, bet. And so he sent him. And so when I first met him, I was like, you know what? I'm celibate. I don't want to do anything that's like not of what God would want me to do. And everything was looking good. We was going out to eat. He was showing so much attention. He was just there. And I was just like, oh my goodness, like, I believe it's my husband. Wooty, wooty, woo. But don't ever do that. Do not put yourself in a position where you're thinking automatically, real quick, oh, this my husband. No. Be friends with them first. And my spiritual mother had to tell me that. She was like, girl, be friends with them first. Because some people can meet their one and it just work out like that. But I'm telling you, it will cause you to not go through a lot of problems in life. It'll cause you not to go through a lot of problems. But anyway, so he was taking me out. He was an engineer, y'all. So he had that money, you know what I'm saying? I was like, God, you finally sent me my husband. And so all of a sudden, he started talking about, hey, let's go to a hotel. Y'all, do not if you are celibate, do not put yourself into situations that you possibly cannot get out of. And you know yourself. You know yourself. So you know that you can't put yourself in situations that will cause fire. And so at first when it came up, the smart me, the spirit-filled me was like, no, we can't do that. We ain't about to do that. And so I let it pass for a couple of days. But then the very next day, I ain't gonna say the next day, probably like 2 days after, we ended up going to a hotel. I was in delirium, y'all. It's like I was attached to him emotionally because in my mind, I thought that this man was my husband. I was celibate for a year and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to give it up to him. I've been strong. I've been consistent. And oh yeah, y'all, celibacy is a whole nother different level. Like if you have not tried it or you want to try it, it will make you so aware of things around you. All the soul ties that you have with your past people that you with, it's gone. It's gone just like that. So, anyway, I'll make another video about that. But I want to tell my story on this because y'all, I want to say this was like 3 months after we met. It sounds crazy because it's like, why did you even do that? But I know now, we all go through lessons in life, and I'm here to tell you this lesson of not what to do. Wait, that didn't even make sense. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. I'm not gonna block that out. I'm being raw on my videos. But so we ended up, in the hotel. And when I tell you, everything that was starting to go right went completely wrong. I was attaching to him emotionally here, but then I now began to attach to him emotionally now. It went to the point where it was like, okay, you're going to be an engineer, you're going to work, that's fine, I don't have to see you. To come see me, like I was attached to him, like we were doing things outside of God's will. So now, like, if this was your husband, you didn't gave yourself away before you even got married, and that's not how it's supposed to be. And it showed so much. Like, we went from being secretive about certain things to being fully exposed on and talking about things that we weren't supposed to be talking about. And it was just a drastic and a horrible situation that I would not want to go through again. And he was literally a counterfeit who was sent to me. And it's funny because I'm somebody who's highly sensitive. And so when we will always may have little conversations sometimes, like I could feel something like in him. I don't know if it was a spirit, bro. You know, men can have the spirit of Jezebel on. And then he seemed like somebody that, he was right. Like, he was right for me, and like he was for me, but he was not for me. And my husband is still out there. You know what I'm saying? He's still out there, and I believe he's out there. So women, I had to come back from that. So now I've built myself back up to a year. It's been a year since that moment. And I seen him on the bus the other day, and I was like, nope, I'm not going down this route again. Boom, a test that I passed. So you have to be careful with the counterfeits, because they will come around and they will reveal themselves. And it will be a test that you will have to pass to be like, will you choose God or will you choose this man? Will you choose marriage, wanting to be married over God? Be careful, y'all, because they out there. I'll go deeper later, you know what I'm saying?